amazingly rolled her eyes. Each individual thread of the belts is made of light foam, allowing us to travel over both coasts. And out here, it's important. Jason frowned, glancing out at the frozen expanse. Why do you need to be amphibious out here? Because we use the cat, mostly. She suddenly stopped, perhaps knowing she was speaking too freely. It had been that way since they boarded. Any conversation was laced with gaps and silences. She still hadn't told them what sort of trouble her father was in, only that he needed their help. She looked away, her voice lowering guiltily. You'll see. Jason didn't press the matter. But the cat is still useful over the ice, Stella continued more confidently. We can get her up to 80 miles an hour on flat terrain, and her length allows us to forge narrow crevasses. Jason studied the schematics. The vehicle reminds me somewhat of Admiral Byrd's snow cruiser, the big polar truck built just after World War II. Are you familiar with it? Gray remembered seeing a picture of that 50-foot-long polar truck, capable of carrying a small plane on its back. The photo had been found in Professor Harrington's files that had been recovered from DARPA's servers. I am, Stella said, again speaking tentatively, as if she were walking on thin ice. My father believed the cat could serve a similar role. Jason nodded. Makes sense. The kid cast Gray a surreptitious glance. Gray suddenly realized Jason had been quietly testing Stella, using information from her father's files to see how open she would be with them. Maybe he wasn't so moonstruck after all. How many people can this cat hold? He asked. We expect to carry a 12-person team, including the bridge crew. But in a pinch, we could squeeze in another 6 or 7. It was why they had to abandon Karen and the others. Gray had seen the cramped quarters down below. It seemed the vehicle's engine and mechanics took up most of the available space. The crew's quarter held a tiny mess hall and bunk room, and Stella had come with a full complement of British soldiers, all armed, expecting they might run into trouble. There was no way the cat could carry Karen and all 12 of her fellow researchers. But that was never an option. Stella made it clear that Professor Harrington would allow only Gray and his 2 men to be ferried across Queen Maud Land to his secret base. It seemed the man's paranoia had only grown worse upon hearing about the attack. Stella had been en route by air when she picked up their radio chatter after Gray escaped from the destroyed base. She promptly turned around and sought out the cat, which was already out on the ice for a different mission. She made an emergency landing, rerouted the dreaded tank for her rescue mission. In a small concession, she had left 2 British soldiers with Karen and the others, along with rocket launchers and heavy weapons, in case the enemy managed to hunt down that roving module. It was the best that could be made of the situation. Gray joined Jason at the helm. How much longer until we reach our destination? Stella glanced over to the map on the dynamic positioning system above the